Nigerians, make we not allow President Tinubu to see this video. Una see this boy. This boy very dark man. Even if you don't like this boy, listen to this video, because you will see every reason. After listening to this video, you go see every reason why this boy very dark man talk say na only fool na go vote for APC 2027. Make una come hear wetin this man, wetin dey expose for inside this video about the happenings in this country and e own reaction for so many questions wey dem dey ask am for inside this video. But na wetin come expose about this APC government at the ending of this video. Na wetin shock me. Make una share the video.
That we were not having a chance.
So it was because of money that Atiku did not use or work with Peter Obi.
But it's clear, very clear.
It was because of
very,
money.
very clear. It was a transactional thing. Okowa brought most of the resources that was used for the 2023 contest. Very clear. So, and there was only one thing that probably was negotiated, the VP position, and he gave it to him. So Peter Obi left, and of course, in less than 8 months, turned this country, became that more like tsunami, political tsunami that happened in our... In fact, he won the 2023 election. The only thing is that
Atiku?
Peter Obi won the 2023 election. Clearly.
In Nigeria?
Clearly, he won that election. That the system,
INEC says he did not win.
INEC,
The court said he did not win.
We know what the system has played out. The INEC, as we witnessed under Mahmoud Jega,
Peter Obi won in Lagos.
He won in Lagos. That PDP couldn't win all the way, all through the stay of PDP in power. They never won Lagos.
So it was Lagos you are referring to, not the general election?
He won the general election. He won in Lagos. He won in Abuja. He won in Nasarawa. He won. Peter Obi, as far as I'm concerned, and most Nigerians are concerned, he won that election. It's just that the system was rigged against it, and that's all.
So that's why you think this time around, because the APC, where you're seated, Mr. Sandudare told us, there is no pathway to victory for Peter Obi this time around.
They also said so in 2023, that there were 4 people tweeting and Facebooking in 2023 that they shouldn't be taken seriously. And it turned out that they allotted 6.1 million votes eventually to those 4 people that were tweeting and Facebooking. So they can say all they want to say.
2027 is going to be different?
Oh, it is different. It's obvious. Because, for instance, come on, are you going to take for granted the vice presidential candidate that Peter Obi has brought on board for this contest in 2027? Are you going to take for granted Kwankwaso's influence in not just in the north, in the whole of Nigeria? Former Minister of Defense, former Deputy Speaker, former governor, 2-term governor of Kano State. Are you going to take that for granted? Oh, anybody who is taking that for granted, well, we'll see. The only thing that we have asked the government of the day to do is allow for a free and fair election. What is all of this chasing Mr. Peter Obi around about? Because if you've seen all the moves by the Tinubu government, you've seen the panic mode activated. They are looking for every way possible to coronate Tinubu in 2027. But we have also told them that there's going to be a contest. And like Mr. Peter Obi has said, he's going to be on the ballot. And the multitude of Nigerians who are supporting him will come out en masse to save themselves, because APC is not more just about contests between Tinubu and other contestants, including Mr. Peter Obi. It is actually Tinubu's government, the APC administration, against the Nigerian people, because we are the ones feeling the harsh economic policies of the government, the insecurity in the country and all of that, the abysmal failure of government and the fraud. Look at the recent one. It has become clear that the Tinubu administration is more like an Oluwale system of government, a Yahoo system of government, where an agency of government that is parading itself, working with both the National Assembly and all of that, has been declared to be a fake. The presidency itself declaring, such a person that occupies an office in the Federal Secretariat, that actually that agency is a fake. That is how terrible the Tinubu government has become. So anybody therefore who is taking for granted the possibility or the possibilities in 2027 of a change of government probably is sleeping. And those who enabling someone like an Alhaji Atiku Abubakar to come out, like my brother and colleague, Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo, who you mentioned earlier, they should realize that they are the ones actually working for Atiku's friend.
What was
Atiku
it?
and Tinubu are friends. So Kenneth Okonkwo and co are clearly working for Tinubu, and we will ensure that they don't succeed in holding us to ransom.
Are you inferring that Atiku and
They are
Bala
best of
Tinubu-
friends. They are business partners. Have you forgotten? We know the whole nation, the whole world knows that Tinubu and Atiku, is it because they are deceiving the world about being opposite each other? They are friends. And
So it doesn't
Atiku
matter
has shown
who
that he's a
wins.
transactional politician, and Tinubu is a paymaster, and so can eventually call him aside and say, "My guy, don't worry. How much have you spent? I triple it," and he will go home and rest. So any of them working for Atiku, including Kenneth Okonkwo, they are all working for Tinubu. And the Nigerian people must know that these people have joined hands with the oppressors.
So when Peter Obi was running mate to Atiku, he also was working for Tinubu.
Running mate to Atiku. Tinubu was not on the ballot at that time.
But Tinubu was backing Buhari at the time.
Tinubu was national leader of the APC at that time.
So and he
there
was
was no
also
way.
funding and
No, that
and
was,
was behind the APC.
It's a different
at the time.
scenario at that time. At that time, clearly, like I stated, the PDP did the right thing, zoned his ticket to northern Nigeria. So clearly, it was two Fulani men that contested. And we chose the best Fulani man against the other Fulani man who brought about what we are facing today, the insecurity that has escalated in our country. It was Buhari sleeping on duty that allowed it to fester. And the current president, Tinubu, has told us that himself and Buhari are same of same. And that he has continued from where he has stopped, where Buhari stopped. And alas, are we surprised to see the state of our country?
But, I mean,
We thought Buhari was going to be the worst president. Tinubu has turned out to be the worst.
What are you saying?
Tinubu is the worst president since the creation of Nigeria. You know, when Buhari was in government, we thought that, man, there couldn't be anything worse than this. Alas, the man who said he built Lagos, where are we today? Nigeria is on his knee. We're begging for survival now. People can't feed. Food. If you're a leader and your subjects can't provide for themselves, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Let me take you quickly to some of the things that Kenneth Okonkwo said about Peter Obi. And he said, Peter Obi is not fit for purpose. He's not fit to be president of Nigeria.
He's not fit to be to align with the crop of corrupt people that he is working with. Yeah, I agree with him in that direction. He's not fit to be corrupt. He's not fit because the environment only allows for corrupt people to come and become leaders.
Peter Obi cannot win in 2027.
Well, that's his opinion. He's entitled to it, and he would wait and see. Because clearly, worse things were said in 2023. And nobody believed that Peter Obi could even get 100,000 votes across Nigeria. INEC eventually allotted 6.1 million votes to him. You see, Kenneth Okonkwo has shown clearly, as I have described, one of the reasons, when you were introducing me, one of the reasons why I joined politics is that I see politicians as actors. But, when actors act on set without a director, they either overact or underact. Kenneth has gone off script, and so he's overacting. And it's unfortunate that he has gotten himself all the image, reputation that he had built for himself. He has wrecked it by veering off, because he wants to please his paymasters and all of that. It's unfortunate you would come out and disparage someone who you say you worked for, you spoke for. You come out and make claims. I'm a member of the NDC. I'm an aspirant. I was part of the process. Yes, the party leadership did not do well with a lot of things, but Mr. Peter Obi was never involved in it. So for Kenneth to have come out to say, that Peter Obi was part of the collection of money and all of that from aspirants, that's a fallacy. That's a terrible thing. That was
but the national leader of the party said they allowed some of the leaders of the party to take charge, and that they gave the Kwankwansos of this world, the Peter Obis of this world, the chance to be able to run some of these primaries because it is their so, and they are the leaders of the party in those areas. So
let me tell you from
can those people who are said to have been handed over the party to not take responsibility for whatever that happened?
You see, first, let
Are
me.
you saying Peter Obi did not take any decision?
I am an insider.
Was not aware.
I'm a participant.
He was just aloof.
So I'm a participant in this. So I can tell you, as an aspirant, the party levied aspirants for House of Reps, for instance, to pay 10 million naira levy, right? Which Mr. Peter Obi frowned seriously against. In fact, one of the first squabble that played out in the NDC at the beginning stage was that he called the leadership of the party to say, this I don't support and I'm not going to be part of it. In fact, refund the 10 million naira that was being collected and all that. I know that much. And it became a major squabble between him and the leadership of the party. But for someone to now say Peter Obi was part of it, that is where I find it, very disgusting to hear Kenneth Okonkwo, who does not know anything about how NDC has functioned. I am telling you from a participant point of view that Peter Obi was not involved. I'm not excited that he didn't laud himself. For instance, I have direct access to Mr. Peter Obi. Everyone who knows my relationship with him believes that, your ticket is already assured and all of that. But he never got involved. He never meddled in the selection process. He never told anybody to say, that's my candidate and all of that. He never did. In fact, personally, I took it against him. I quarreled with him. I said, how could you? You couldn't watch your back and you couldn't come and tell the party to say, this is my candidate here, give him the ticket and all of that. Peter Obi never influenced anything. Some of us took it against him, but that's his style because by every means he says, listen, the institution should function. If it allows a clear process, all that we're asking for is let the process be transparent, let it be fair, and let leaders emerge. But for anybody to now begin to accuse him of being part of the process of collection of money and all of that, there were lots of things that happened from the leadership of the NDC that were not right. A lot of people were extorted and all, particularly Southeast. The surge into the NDC came from the Southeast. And a lot of people, most diasporans, most Southeasterners living abroad, came back to want to be part of the process and all of that. But of course, so many of the leaders of the NDC took advantage of that, and a lot of people were extorted. But to say Peter Obi was part of it, that is evil. And that is where Kenneth Okonkwo showed clearly that he has not left that living in bondage position that he has found himself. It's
but
unfortunate.
You are a filmmaker too.
I am a filmmaker. And have directed Kenneth Okonkwo more than 4 times. So I know him.
Will it be said that you are suffering from the same thing you accused him of?
No, why? Where? Because by every means, actors, most times they don't realize where to draw the line, that life is different from the movies. I'm a behind the camera person, so I can tell you better. That's why I said to you that when the actors act without a director on set, they either overact or underact. These praises and accolades that is given to the actors, you ignore the behind the camera people. That is what is playing out. If Kenneth had a director who would tell him before you go on set, listen, this is the script. Keep your expression this way. Keep your tone this way, and all of that, he won't be saying the nonsense he was saying, on television against Mr. Peter Obi.
People were extorted.
Oh yeah, people were extorted, no doubt. People were extorted. He had nothing to do with it and frowned against it, spoke against it, engaged the leadership of the party against it. In fact, that was the first disagreement that would have actually activated.
If there is corruption in the NDC, and Peter Obi is part of that association, that there is corruption.
No, you see, every political party is inhabited by people. And NDC is inhabited by Nigerians. So if anybody was expecting that, because it's a new political party, that everything was going to be like it was a church or a mosque, then you're not being fair. It's the same Nigerians that occupy NDC. So is Peter Obi going to work with a group of people from outside Nigeria? No. Yeah, when he now gets in, when he becomes president of Nigeria as leader of the party at that time, he probably will now, tell the party what to do and what not to do. But at the moment, he has subjected himself to the process as laid by the party.
Are you concerned,
and nobody should quarrel with that.
Are you concerned, though, that the NDC might not find itself on the ballot, considering this legal battle?
Except we are calling for anarchy. Anybody who thinks that they can push us to the level where NDC will not be on the ballot is calling for anarchy.
Still to come on the Mic On podcast.
But if Nigerians do not end APC, APC will
Oh
end.
yeah, that's my view. Buhari said it when he was campaigning in 2014, 2015. He said if we do not end corruption, that corruption would. If we do not kill corruption, that's his language. If we do not kill corruption, that corruption will kill Nigeria. And my view, rephrasing that, is that if we do not kill APC, if we do not end APC, APC may end Nigeria.
Thank you for watching that video. So guys, before you leave, look at it down here. Do well to subscribe and also put on notification bell so that whenever we upload any video in this great platform, you will be the first to see it. And please don't forget to drop your comment at the comment section what you think about this video, your opinion as well. See guys, this is where I'm going to end the video, and I will see you guys some other time.